What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Backstop Banter. You know, Michael, it's always a little weird because I get the notification on my phone that we're live, but it doesn't say live on the screen.
So I another just 5 seconds.
Yeah, so I just stare at the people sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. But,
it's cool.
It's okay because you get to look at this, so it's all good. But Michael, how are you doing on this fine Thursday evening?
I'm doing all right. It's actually been a very busy day. I can't complain about that so much. Work was rough. I probably spent, of my 8 hours on the clock, I'd say probably 7 hours outside at my retail job doing a lot of odds and ends things, trying to straighten up. We have inventory coming up next week. And you know what? It just sucks because I'm going on vacation Saturday. So I'm trying to help as much as I can to get everything set. But then
see, that's how you're the opposite of me.
Why's that?
Because if I'm going on vacation, I don't care what happens.
Oh, well, yeah, definitely opposite of you then, because don't want to leave them high and dry hanging out there where they can't be ready for this.
We'll be all right.
But other than that, then I came home and did a lot of stuff around the house, actually. Like I said, we're getting ready for the beach, so I straightened up quite a bit around the house, and then I got rid of some of our garbage that was around. Made a little bonfire, got rid of the stuff.
Oh, so freaking cute.
Thanks, I try.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. But with that being said,
how about yourself? How are you doing?
I'm fine. You know, a little annoyed today. You know, my MLB The Show games haven't been going my way today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Listen, well, some people just spend too much of their mom and dad's money on the game. Like I played a kid today who had $4.99 overalls. Bro, the game's been out for like 2 months. Give your debit card a break, my guy.
Gonna act like I understand, but I don't.
Listen,
yeah, man.
It's unbelievable. Unacceptable is what it is. But, you know, whatever. We'll bounce back. You know, we will.
Gotcha.
Well, with that being said, I'm going to pay some bills as I always like to do. So, if you're into the betting world, make sure you go over to mybookie.ag and use code USN100 to double your first deposit up to $1,000. Obviously, if you want to do anything in the betting world, we do it over there. Listen, baseball's in full effect. The NHL playoffs are on. I'm watching some of the highlights that's on ESPN right now. We got the NBA playoffs in full swing now. After tomorrow, had that wonderful playing game last night between the Warriors and the Lakers. A not so good game today between the Wizards and Pacers. That's a different problem for a different day. But yeah, so if you want to bet on something, go over to MyBookie and do it, and USN 100 will help you out in your ventures. Now, next up, we have RXM. RXM-USN will save you 10% on your entire order. So if you're a little sore from life, you know, work, the gym, anything, you go over to RXM, you'll feel brand new. They got the pain relief CBD creams. So go and check them out. Next up, we have the Teespring shop, teespring.com/store/unwrapped. That is where we put all of our merchandise. So if you want to support the network, or if you like an individual show, you know, like this one, I'm just saying, you can buy our merch as well. And yeah, put some real moolah in the pockets, okay, people? I'll never say no to that. And then finally, we have the Patreon, patreon.com/unwrappedsports. If you want to go and check that out, $1, you're just supporting the squad. $5, you get access to our Discord chat. You get 10% off that store I just told you about. And you also get access to, you also get entered into an Amazon gift card giveaway. And then finally is the $10 tier, where you get everything I just said, except the 10% discount goes to $20, and you get entered into our signed memorabilia giveaway each month. This month is a Ricky Williams signed miniature helmet. So if that's something that interests you, go and check it out. But with that being said, let's get into it. And I alluded to this a little bit on Twitter. But I'm annoyed, Michael. I'm annoyed.
Oh, yeah? Well, you annoy me, but we'll keep on going with the show anyways.
Well, that's fine. I annoy a lot of people, but people still love me, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, man, I just realized the cat was inside this room. Crap, he's going to try to make an appearance later on. We know how that goes.
Yeah, cats are the best, though.
Why are you annoyed, though?
All right.
Because I think we may differ a little bit on this.
I'm sure we will, and you're going to annoy me even more than you usually do.
Well, look at that crappy thing of a haircut on your head. So,
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. You're just mad because mine's luscious.
I mean, if you want to say that, that's okay. We'll go with it. I mean, it's Gen Z, if you will.
Shout out the other show, just saying. But
listen, right on cue, here's the cat.
Oh yeah, let's see the cat. Come on,
come here.
Maybe get a few pets in, bro. Don't knock anything over though. Oh, look at this.
Hey, looky here. Okay, no.
What an appearance.
Oh, yeah, he's my buddy. I hate cats. I'll be honest with you. I really hate cats. But my 3-year-old wanted a cat for her birthday, and we got a cat. And I'm pretty sure.
How can you hate a cat like that? Rubbing up against you, everything, all cute.
He is pretty cute.
Yo, I had my cat was in my room today, laying on my bed. Wouldn't leave. Was obsessed with me today. Had hair all over the bed, bro.
Yes, that's what I can't stand.
Yeah,
is this hair? You're hooked on me, dude. Get off.
All right, but you know what, Michael? While you pay attention to your cat, I'm going to tell the people why I'm annoyed. So we've all heard it by now. Mr. Tony LaRussa is upset with his own player, your mean Mercedes, for hitting a home run on a 3-0 count, and apparently he gave him the take sign. He ignored it, still hit a home run. It was like 15-3 or 15-6 or something like that. So the game was basically over. All this, blah, blah, blah.
Basically?
Listen, baseball is not...
Because it was the 9th inning too, right?
Okay.
Okay.
What if they had the best comeback? What if they had the best comeback in MLB history?
Carry on with your story. I want to hear everything from you first.
Okay, exactly. So after the game, Mr. LaRussa, of course, says that he shouldn't have done it and this, that, which we already knew he was going to come out and say that because he's about 95 years old. Shouldn't be. I was a proponent of him coming back and coaching the White Sox or managing the White Sox this year. I was like, yeah, listen, Hall of Fame manager, why not?
Mm-hmm.
This is the why not part.
Really, Cat? Come on.
Because you want to talk about being out of oh God.
I don't know what just happened here. Can you still hear me at least?
I can hear you. I can everything. You're all good. But you want to talk about being out of touch. Probably one of the better hitters, if not the best hitter on your team. Just does a great thing. And you're not only, saying it's bad, but then the next day, actually, Michael, before we carry on, we have a special guest. As we usually do.
Go on.
Just popped in, Mr. Dalton.
What's up, guys? How are you?
How we doing? Doing good, sir. How are you?
What's going on, Smiles?
We just been walking around downtown Clemson, actually. Went to the school and just looking around.
Okay.
Did we see Dabo anywhere?
We did not, sadly.
I'm sorry. Well, as always, guys, everyone that's watching here, if you don't know who Dalton is now, he is probably one of our biggest fans. He's actually probably the trifecta, the third of our 3 horsemen. We just need the 4th to finish it out. But he is our special co-host that hops on here every so often with us.
There we go.
And gives us some footage every now and then from the GoPro, which we should expect some next time for sure. We've talked about this already, Connie. I think, oh my goodness, Cat, you're about to get on my nerves. Oh, that might have fell too hard there. Hopefully y'all didn't hear that. Don't call PETA. But Dalton Cornett, who is graduated from college now, still finishing out the year at Alice Lloyd College, where he's playing baseball. They are actually just won the Midwest region. Is that it? Mid-East region?
Yes, Mid-East region. Yes.
Okay, and it's they're actually in South Carolina right now because they are about to start off the World Series. So, if you don't mind, can you give us some background? What's going on with this?
Okay, so this is the National Christian College Athletic Association. So, what we do down here is basically you have to do a I don't know how to explain. It's like a church service. So we had to go to a church service today, and you have to do something for the community to better your community. So anything you can do to raise awareness with Christ and anything like that. We do all that.
Oh, that's cool. It's pretty neat.
Okay.
I didn't know all that. That's pretty cool. So it's almost kind of like with Alice Louis College, where you have to do like a convocation every so often, like you have to attend them. I understand. I know, Connie, that's odd to you. At Alice Louis College, they actually have like business seminars, if you will, or just some kind of outreach with the speak of that, or a motivational speaker that comes. And through a semester, you have to attend, I think, 7 or 9 of them.
And they haven't booked me yet?
They're looking for, good people. But
and they haven't booked me yet.
So, you know what, Dalton, make that happen where Backstop Banter comes for a convocation and talk about our business plan and what we've done in baseball and how we can promote ourselves. You make that happen. I think you could probably make that happen if anyone can. So we'll be ready.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
I'm a great speaker. That's all I do.
I mean, you don't hush, that's for sure. But first off, congratulations about being Player of the Year.
Yeah, Mr.
Thank you.
Player of the Year. I expect a World Series MVP on top of that, but baby steps here.
We'll see.
So, is it a best of 7 series? How is this?
So I know you're guaranteed 4 games. I'm just coming back to school, so I'm kind of out of the loop, to be honest with you. I don't really know what's going on. I just show up and play. So
I just hit dingers. That's all I do.
that's all I know right now is that we are guaranteed 4 games, and I guess if we keep winning, we advance. So okay. I do know that.
So is this like almost, instead of just being a series, World Series, 2 teams, this is like almost like a playoff format bracket World Series? Okay.
There's 10 teams in this. 10 teams.
Gotcha. So we don't know if it's double elimination?
No, not sure. No clue.
Man, you really – where's your dad at? Get your dad in here. He can tell us what's going on.
I show up and play. He means it.
Yeah.
I literally just got back last night and got on the bus, so.
Listen, Michael, he's taking the approach of why stress about the things he can't control,
I understand. I understand. So, Dalton, can you tell us any more about what the future holds for you, or is that –
No. We're good to go now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I reported to Lexington to spring training this week, actually, and everything's been going great. We're unreal. We're an MLB team, 100%. We're nasty, and everything's going great. So I'm going to go there. I actually don't have to sign my official contract until July 1st. So it gives me a little more time to decide what I'm going to do with the draft. And we're also figuring out if I can play with them and be draft eligible where I went to NCCAA school. So that's also a possibility. We have to call the NCCAA about this.
Awesome.
Now,
So
you getting the occasional phone call from these MLB teams? Is that what leads you into going to the draft, or is it just hopes?
Well, I don't know. Me and Michael have been in the talks. He kind of knows what's going on. Michael's like my second agent, I guess you could say. But I don't know. We'll see about the draft. It's coming up pretty soon, so I guess we'll know more as it gets closer. But as far as Lexington's season goes, I plan on being in Lexington for the first part of the season at least.
So you know what this means, Connie? That I'll actually get to go to Lexington and try this home run bet that we had. That if I hit a home run, that you would give me $100.
There is literally no shot you can hit a home run.
I mean, we may have to. There was no really set rules of what we had to do, other than I had to hit a home run.
You can use an aluminum bat for all I care.
Oh no, I'm using a DC3 bat.
DC3 only.
Listen, see that, Dalton, don't let him do that, okay? Because I don't want him to disgrace your company.
I know. We can't let him swing anything that he's got to hit bombs if he uses DC3.
He's gonna hit a lot of air.
We'll have to start doing some push-ups and some working out. And
it's gonna be a rough time.
We can work.
Dalton, how big is this field?
It's 330 in the corners, 408 in the center, I think.
When I say you have no chance I mean, absolutely zero. I don't think you'll make it out of the infield on half of them.
Are you serious? Like I mean, not like a professional like throwing 90 miles per hour. Like it's batting practice style, right? Okay. And you don't think I can hit it out of the infield?
No. Like I guess you'll get it out of the infield, but I think it'll be like on a bounce. Like no line drives out of the infield. I don't even think.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
you know what? Just for you,
Michael, we do have special guests that come and hit BP with us. Like we had a news reporter come hit BP with us the other day, so I can set that up.
Okay, definitely. And we'll have the GoPro on and just really 100%. Seeing this
0%.
0%. Listen, for you, I may take one over left field wall too.
Yeah. In fact, if I could put a negative percentage on it, I would do it.
Dalton, I need like a week with you, right? So, like, give me some batting tips, see what I need to do. Okay.
Listen, I know what Alsoy is a Christian college.
Yeah.
Christian based.
Christian. All right. But that does not mean Jesus has touched Dalton. Okay. I don't think he's a miracle worker like that, Michael.
I mean, we'll see. You never know. We
will see.
We'll see. Dalton's going to pitch it to me, just so you know.
I think he'll strike you out.
Even better.
Yeah. See,
I think he's going to strike you out.
I will make contact.
No, I got faith in the contact. Okay. I think you'll hit a few ballerinas though.
Yeah. Listen, you know what? Now that we're even saying this, I'm going on vacation next week, or actually Saturday in a couple of days. Going to Emerald Isle in the Outer Banks, North Carolina. There's a batting cage where we always go. May have to spend some time in there. Really try to focus on hitting some dingers here.
There you go. That's all you need.
Listen, Dalton sends you the videos of the GoPro, so you have access to them. So you better start watching them over and over again.
In depth. Yep. Dalton, we need as many hitting advising videos as possible, please.
Hey, I can send them all. The GoPro's been working.
And then I need a workout that I need to start doing so I can try to figure something out with here. But we got this.
You could be maybe you'll be the next Prince Fielder.
Hey, you know what? I look like him.
I was gonna say you're halfway there.
Like that's right.
You just need the still portion of it.
We got this.
Dalton, I reached out to your boy Robbie. By the way,
did he get back with you?
Oh, he emailed me back. He emailed me back.
Good. Nice.
But he's a little busy right now. He said to email him back in a couple months, so it's okay. But I absolutely used your name. I had to name drop you a little bit just to make sure.
I just talked to him today, actually.
We have to make an announcement. Pujols just hit his first home run as a Dodger.
Nice.
Just had to throw that out there. But, as we always talk when we talk about Lexington Legends, Connie, Brandon Phillips played with them last year and everything like that. And me and Dalton's already. He's back, but he's actually going to be part ownership this year. I don't know how much he'll be playing or whatnot. He is still playing.
He's playing.
I think we have a better chance getting him on the show now to talk about not only playing, but now the business side. So, you got to do that PR now. So,
listen, don't you? I took a PR class, so. I'm all good.
Good. But also possibly next week, just going to kind of throw this out here, we're going to have Ryan Shin on the show, possibly. I know Dalton, me and him, we talked, he knows a little bit about him, but he played for the Kentucky Wildcats in college. He actually got drafted by the Mets a couple years back, I think, and now he's actually doing like a hit-in instruction. So maybe I need to talk with him too about, hey, how do I need to get my exit velocity and the angle that I need to get, we got this going. I watched a TikTok video of him. He had a high school player that he had 1 foot on the back of a chair and 1 foot on like a medicine ball. And it was trying to make sure to not swing and lose your balance left and right on that. Might have to see what I can get going on here.
I think you'd die.
I think I would fall and break my hip, but
you're tearing something. I don't know if it's a hammy or a.
Yeah, you're right. I'm tearing that ball to shreds.
Yeah, he's tearing something.
Tearing the laces off that thing.
Yeah, whatever helps you sleep at night. But you know what, Dawn? While we have you here, I was getting ready to go in on this, and then you popped on in. So it's even better that we have an actual baseball player's perspective on this. So, Dalton, are you aware of the Tony LaRussa, you mean Mercedes drama going on right now?
I am. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I heard Daddy speak in the background, so he may not say too much on this because that'd be
listen, it's okay. I take all opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. Him not liking it, I guess I understand because he's, like I said, he's ancient. So he's not going to like, swinging on the 3-0 count when they're up, blah, blah, blah. But the next game, when your own player gets thrown at and your own coach comes out and says, oh, I don't really think he meant to do it on purpose, blah, blah, blah. Now you're not even defending your players.
He didn't say it wasn't on purpose. He said he was disguising it good.
No,
that's what he said.
He said, I think he was trying to throw a sinker and it probably got away from him. Really?
Well, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Dalton, do you think
I need to know
2021,
not even that.
Do you think a 3-0 up by 50 in the 9th inning that you would have the green light? Like, is it okay now in this era of baseball to swing at a 3-0 count up by that many runs? That sounds so weird saying points in baseball.
Okay, well, I don't think it was the smartest thing. Honestly, he's a young kid, so I don't think he was honestly thinking about it.
He's older than you.
So it's probably not the smartest thing. Well, yeah, he is older than me, but I think if you don't, it's baseball. If you don't want him to hit it, don't throw it in there. So that's the game.
Listen,
I agree.
It was not a good timing. It was not good timing.
And here's my thing. That's not even the part that I'm that annoyed with. Dawn, explain this one to me. How are you going to feel? Your coach is your dad, so it might not actually ever happen, or actually it might make it happen even more. That the coach, after you get thrown at, doesn't even defend you, doesn't care. How's that as a player making you feel?
Honestly, I don't really know how I feel because I've never really had that situation. So, but I guess I would want them to defend me, obviously. But it's not. I don't have an opinion on it because you never know.
Like, I don't. The fact that Tim Anderson has to come out and be the voice of reason in it, who's kind of their de facto captain because he's probably one of the better players on that team, but he's the one that comes out on Instagram saying like, "Oh, just keep playing your game, kid," and this, that, and then Michael's lover Trevor Bauer came out and said some things about it not being
last
as bad.
year lover.
You still absolutely love him. Don't lie to yourself.
He's entertaining. Let's be honest.
He still kind of annoys me, but I agree with him on certain things. He comes out, says, "Well, then don't do if." I think he said, like, if you hit a home run against me, like, I won't do that or something like that. And then I don't know if you guys got a chance to see what CC Sabathia said on his podcast.
I did. I seen it. Yeah.
Yeah. There's too many. I think Michael's ears would bleed if I repeated some of them.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Because CC doesn't do PG-13, which I thoroughly enjoy. But he basically said, listen, he kind of agreed with Dalton. He said, don't suck then. He said, the Twins are supposed to be this good team. You have a position player on the mound. You're supposed to be the best team in the Central, and just don't suck. Then you're gonna cry about it. Don't be bad.
Exactly.
Okay. Now here's how I feel on it. Okay, are we ready for my take?
Oh, old people.
Yeah.
I am on the fence. Okay. 9th inning, up by 10 runs, no, you don't swing. You absolutely do not swing. Even when you get the sign of do not swing, you're not supposed to swing. So, absolutely not. Now, if you're up 10 runs and it's the 5th inning and it's a 3-0 count, who cares? That's where I think the sucking comes into place. Like, if they suck and you can't throw a strike, I'm sorry, I'm taking it yard. That's where I'm okay with it. But this game is almost like for football, like Belichick a few years back. I used that just because you're a Patriots fan. Caught slack because they kicked a field goal instead of doing something stupid like doing a punt or whatever. They're like, oh, they're running the scoreboard up. You're up already by like 10 to 15 runs. Like, you don't even need to swing. That's where I have the problem with it, and that's where I'm with Tony on this. Now, if it's 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th inning, it's free game. Don't be bad. And, I always think I read a book one time. It was Rick Pitino talking about how to be a better point guard because that's the position I ran. It's talking about how in practice his starters were complaining about getting fouled, and he would always tell them, well, don't get fouled because you're playing against the second string. Like, you should be better. You shouldn't even be close to where you're getting fouled on shots like that. Like, you dominate. And I feel the same way in this. Like, if you have a problem with it, don't be on a 3-0 count where you have to throw a pitch straight down the middle or you're going to wobble. Like, you're a professional ball player. You shouldn't be sucking this bat.
Here's
so I'm with that. But in the 9th inning, take the pitch.
All right. Now, even if you take the pitch thing, whatever, but he doesn't, so we can't live in that world. Now, I can understand that portion of it. Like, I can understand it. I still don't care, but I can. It's fine with me. The part that I literally lose my mind at is when your own player gets thrown at and you don't defend it.
I honestly think that he's just thinking it's going to happen anyway. So, what did he expect? Not to get thrown at?
No, I'm sure he did expect it, but you're telling me he's not supposed to come out there and even if he has to act mad that his player's getting thrown out.
How do you act mad at baseball? Like, do you do the grenade throw and all that stuff? Like you do,
go out there.
Come on.
Get in an umpire's face. At the press conference, you don't say, "Oh, I think it just slipped." You say that
they already threw the pitcher out too. So what are you going to do? Like, let me come out here and kick some dirt and be like, "Hey, they threw at us, but you already threw him out." Doggone it.
You're telling me at the press conference his best thing he could have said for that situation is it slipped?
He's 82 years old. He was ready to get some kind of preparation H going on.
So don't coach.
They're the second best team in baseball right now, so he's doing okay.
I'm sure he is, but you're telling me that the players in the locker room very happy right now?
I don't know. I don't know. I totally understand what you're saying. He should have their backs. But, as soon as it went, the umps or all the umpires got together and they threw him out right away. So, he probably couldn't get up and up the stairs fast enough to get out there to complain that they already took care of business.
I don't know. I think it's the old heads, man. They're killing it.
No.
Yes, they are. Tony LaRussa.
I'm on the fence. On the fence.
Then you got Mad Dog on MLB.
Where's your dad at? He's got to be close. Put him on here. Let's go.
He's not in here. He's in another room. I don't know what room he's in.
Come on. It's 11 o'clock, man. He's probably sleeping.
Nah, he's doing homework on this team.
You know what he's going to say. He's going to say he's
exactly
probably with Tony LaRussa.
Because it's respect. That's what it is.
Or,
now, as far as
no offense here. He's not, 20 like we are.
Yeah, right. I'm in the middle of the fence here. I see both sides.
Well, I'm going to say this. Earlier, Mr. Dalton said he's young. So 20 is young. Y'all are just not smart.
We're technically the most educated generation.
No, my goodness.
Dalton,
let's move on. Let's move on.
Dalton, he's going to pull one of those. I have the better generation.
No.
Get off
not even going to throw that there.
My lawn.
The world is flat. Y'all think it's round, let me tell you.
Yeah. Right.
What's up, Matt? Thank you
I stand with Kyrie Irving.
Thank you. Kyrie thinks it's flat. The big three of baseball. That's a good show right there.
Yeah, listen, you might have to get a new logo made or something.
Mm-hmm. The big T-shirt, and have DC in there somewhere with the three.
No, listen, Dalton. All I'm saying is, if you want to make some new merch and give us a portion of it, yeah,
it happens. It is what it is.
Wouldn't be mad. But here's all right. So we'll move off of that because I don't think we're going to change each other's mind. Michael and or Dalton, do you guys know what the MLB record is for no-hitters in a season?
I do not, actually.
It's 7.
Did you look that up?
No, is it really?
It is 7.
Bam! Oh, we got the smartest generation.
You're literally the luckiest guesser ever. But
And Matt, look at Matt going in here with 7.
exactly. Thank you.
Good job,
Now,
Matt.
Michael
I
and
really
Dalton,
had no clue.
do you guys know how many no-hitters there's been this season?
5 or 4?
Wrong.
I thought
Dalton?
4.
Okay. There's been 6.
I thought 4. Yeah.
A 6?
There's been
Okay.
6 no-hitters. Today is May 20th.
Wow.
Now,
That is crazy.
Michael, we talked about this before, and I don't know how to fix it, but I mean, 6 no-hitters, what, we're like two months into the season? Sort of. Like, does it lose anything for you?
What, to throw a no-hitter? Oh, no,
Yeah.
that's one of the – no, I think it's one of the greatest things to ever do. Like, the perfect game is so far in between to even accomplish. Like, a no-hitter is amazing. Like I seen something I want to say. Who was the last person to throw the no-hitter?
Corey Kluber, my boy.
Yeah. Yes, I think they were talking about him saying how this was a historic thing for the organization, all this stuff. Like, I would not care 1 second about the organization. Like, that is a self-defeat that I am super excited to be able to say that I have that milestone.
Yeah, but Corey Kluber would never say that because do you know what his nickname is?
What's that?
Klubot, because he shows absolutely no emotions.
But that's what I'm just – oh, well, I mean, what a loser.
Literally,
is that?
no, Michael, just to emphasize that, after the game, they interviewed him. How was your no-hitter? Like, was it exciting? Oh, yeah, I think I pitched pretty well tonight. I was like, damn, bro. Like,
So he's cloned.
yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha.
But hey, all I'm saying is if this is going to be the Corey Kluber that the Yankees signed, I'm not mad.
Mm-hmm.
But, what, Mike, you had something?
No, I was actually just going to ask Dalton, where are you at right now? Because we see people walking behind you. Like, is this in your all's dorm or like a hotel room?
Yeah, we're in a hotel room. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Michael, they're getting drunk.
Are we playing?
Come on.
Not at Alice Lloyd College, let me tell you. A lot of stories there. We actually lowered a guy from the 3rd-story building down in sheets to get rid of his beer that he had in his dorm. Instant kick out, Alice Lloyd.
What?
Yes. Okay, we'll just tell a little bit of story. Okay, it was a weekend, and weekends, like, there's no one there, like, unless you get a bunch of guys that want to stay and just be stupid. And
And of course, Michael volunteered to be stupid.
Of course. Well, we were breaking in people's rooms and stealing like their snacks and stuff they had in the refrigerator, but that's the side of the thing. And we heard like the loudest noise up on the 3rd floor of Burger, and we ran over there to it to try to figure out what was going on. And like a dude had passed out, and he had a 55-gallon drum, like trash can drum, that had knocked over into the hallway, and there was beer glass bottles just all over the place. We're like, what is going on here? So we bagged up all of his mess. It was 2 of them. One guy, he didn't pass out, but the other guy was like, he was gone. So here we are trying to help him out. We ran back over to the Howard side of the dorm, and we took like 3-4 beds and tied sheets together and lowered the bag down. Like we tied it to it, dropped it down. Then we had the skinniest guy, obviously it wasn't me, that we lowered him down. And then one of the guys like, oh, man, I want to do that too. Let me out. And as soon as he let go of the window, the sheets broke with him, and he fell 3 stories down. It was 3 a.m. in the morning.
Oh,
when one of us was about to go out to see if he was okay, he got up and took off. 4 more hours later, he walked in the front door. So he survived. It's good times, good times.
Don't
try that.
You're an interesting bunch of people down there.
Boys and girls, do not try that.
Interesting bunch of people. But I'm going to get back to somewhat of baseball talk here. Dalton, me and Michael talked about this, and there's two thoughts of how to make hitters better in the MLB right now. One of them eliminating the shift, and then the other one is actually moving the pitcher's mound back. I think they wanted to do it like a foot or something like that, so obviously the velocity goes down and things like that. Now, I don't know if you are shifted against because I don't know what type of hitter you are, but out of those
He's a
two,
lefty.
You're a lefty?
I'm lefty, yeah.
Wait.
He's a lefty. He bats left.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
So you're saying you get shifted against?
I do get shifted, yes.
So are you out of those two? I think me and Michael agree that eliminating the shift is the better idea than moving the mound back. Any thoughts on either one of those?
I agree. I do agree with the shift. I think the
Can you elaborate more?
You have to play. Yeah, I think you have to play the position you're actually put in. So, like, instead of moving the third baseman to whatever, I don't think that's
Short
right.
left field.
But I think you should be able to play a little bit over whatever, but you shouldn't be able to split positions like that. As far as the mound goes, they're actually testing that on us. So they will be moving the mound back 12 inches on us in the second half of the season. So I guess our pitchers have to get used to that.
Now, see, I love the idea of eliminating the shift because, like, and we went over this last week. Like, how many times have you, all of our lives until the shift came into baseball, you line one back up the middle. You're like, okay, great, lead off single to start the inning, blah, blah, blah. And there's some midget Altuve standing there, and it's an automatic out. Like, that is the most annoying thing. Or you line one to right field, and all of a sudden there's some random third baseman playing short right field. And, Michael's easy idea for this. Now, Dalton, I try to defend you players. I tried. Michael wasn't trying to have it.
Listen,
he was like,
Dalton, how hard is it for you to hit it down the third baseline? I mean, it's that simple, is it not?
I mean, it depends. I guess it depends on the pitch, too. I mean, I don't think it's that easy, no.
Well, I mean, of course, they're going to be pitching inside. That way you can't try to pull it down or to hit it down the third base line. I understand that.
Only 98.
I agree. Yeah, but – well, that's another story. But, Dalton, I want to ask you this. Is it more of pride for yourself and for at least other left-handed or right-handed hitters in the situation of the shift that you don't want to go the other way? Or it really is hard to do that? Like, hey, you can shift on me all you want, but I'm still going to try to take a yard.
That's how I see it.
That's how I
want to go the other way. If I want to go the other way, then yes. But the way I put it is, okay, I'm going to hit up the shift.
See, that's what Mark Teixeira says as well. Because when they would interview him, he would say, "Listen, I'm not paid to bunt it down the third baseline and get a single. I'm paid to hit it over the shift, hit home runs." And I don't even know if it's hitting it over the shift having to be a home run. It's just hitting it what you've been doing your entire life and it actually being a hit. Like, I would love to count the amount of hits the shift has taken away from hitters.
But that's his purpose,
it
though.
does take a while.
No, I know it's his purpose, but it's a bad purpose.
I mean, I don't know. This is an argument that I don't think is ever going to have an answer because.
Oh no, it does. Listen, I'll give you two examples. Ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. So the NFL was annoyed that kicking field goals was so easy.
Mm-hmm.
So they invented the K ball, which is what the kickers used to kick. Now I guess it made it harder, or whatever. So there weren't as many field goals, whatever. A simple change to the game. Nobody really cares. Nobody's really arguing against it. Field goals are kind of boring. Hockey, I guess I'm going to try to remember this right because I was listening to ESPN radio and my guy Don LaGreca was talking about, shout out that interview me and Josh did with him. I guess in hockey they had like a double red line and they took part of it away and like they also did something towards the goal.
Lines, but
no, he said red lines.
Okay. Oh, icing.
I honestly can't tell you like the full thing, but He said that during the stoppage they had one year, they took away like some red line, and then they also added something near the goalie, so it was easier to score goals because they realized that nobody was scoring. And the NFL realized that kicks are kind of boring. The baseball has to realize that it's kind of boring when everybody strikes out or hits into the shift. And there's going to be, and listen, I hate to say this because obviously we love baseball. We have a show about it. There's gonna be a work stoppage next year because the CBA is up. And if you think there is any chance that the Players Association and the owners are going to come to an agreement by the time the MLB season is actually supposed to start, you're out of your mind. They hate each other with a burning passion. Like if you thought the NFL and the NFLPA were bad, they make it look like kindergartners having a pillow fight over there. There is
Well, say they changed the baseball though.
That well, yeah, that too. Because I think the past couple years they were juiced, and now they kind of unjuiced them along with the shift and everything like that. It's impossible to hit. I said this last week, Dalton. I want you to hear this one too. Take a guess at what the Mariners' batting average is as a team, not a specific player, a team.
And they're number one.
No, they're last.
Who's number one?
I don't know, 220.
Oh, see, it would be great if it was 220. They're batting 198 as a team. Exactly. I mean, that's what baseball is. All right, Michael, calm down.
With all the dingers I'm going to hit.
I don't think you can hit over 50. In a full season, I would give you 86 batting average.
Listen, in a full season, the batting left-handed, and they shift on me, if there was money on the line, I would I ain't running the bun out either, but I would hit down left field, shortstop, and I would go on about my day.
Yeah, back to the dugout.
I know.
But yeah, 198, like I said. I think during the stoppage, the thing they have to look at is how to improve offense. And I think that the main thing they'll do is stopping the shift.
I'm going to disagree with you on that part of just the batting average. I do think there'll be something as far as the shift, like you're saying, because the players now are taking the numbers in consideration. They don't care about the average. It's more about the velocity and the angles and hitting the home runs because that's where they're getting runs. Like Joey Votto has talked about this year, how he's changed his style and being more aggressive at trying to hit the better velocity balls and all that stuff instead of worrying about his batting average. He is a guy who is almost averaging 300 for his career, but now he's trying to evolve with the way the style is going. Like he would rather hit 1 for 4 and hit a home run on that one than it would be hit 2 for 4 and only get to second base. It's just a new style, and I don't like that, but it is what it is.
You know what's so weird about it too is the fact that like all sports are copycat leagues. To the fact like, you know, a few years ago in the NFL, people started running the Wildcat, and like that actually became a thing for like a season because they thought it would work because other teams are doing it. Basketball, everybody and their grandmother shoots threes now. If in baseball a team won the World Series by playing small ball, like just, you know, choking up, bunting, sealing, things like that, that would happen again. Like it would come back and people would be like, oh no, you shouldn't be worried about exit velocity and your launch angle because, you know, obviously it doesn't work. They won the World Series. And I wonder if it does happen. Like if a team, I'm trying to think, like what's a team like that though?
There's not a big league team. There's nothing like that.
I mean, the closest I can think of it is like the Rays, because they don't have the money, so they try to do all the little things. Or, you know, believe it or not, I think the Padres have like the most stolen bases in the league.
I was actually looking out what the stolen base lead is.
I think it's the Padres. I know that they have. I know that they have the best percentage of like going from first to third on a single. So there's things like that as well, but It's the small ball stuff that I think has to come back, and or just I don't know. I don't like the moving the mound back though. That's the one I can agree with.
The Padres have the most stolen bases at 45 right now.
That was a month for Ricky Henderson.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And second place is Kansas City Royals with 33. So even that, there's like a big drop off between second.
Dalton, are you guys in small ball down there, or is it just the same as everything else we see?
Don't really do small ball that much. I mean, we started to do a little more this season because that's what our team's like. We're more of a small ball team because we don't really have many power hitters or run producers, I would say. So we like to bunt and run a little more.
No run producers besides Dalton, of course.
I got my teammates in here looking at me like I'm crazy.
About to get jumped in his own.
And then there's the freshman that says, "Oh man, all I do is hit dingers, man. I'm only got one home run this whole year."
Yeah.
Nah. Listen, when you got Dalton on the team, that's all the run producing you need. Obviously.
I don't know about that.
Listen, I'm going to pick at him a little bit here. Ask him what he did for his last game when, some people was there to watch him. How'd you do it from the plate there?
Yeah, I went 1 for 5. Did not have a good day.
1 for 5.
Listen, it's fine. We're okay because you want to know why.
1 for 5.
No. You don't want to know why. That's fine.
Because he's got the best smile in baseball.
No, besides that, listen, it's fine. For the simple fact, baseball, listen, you fail a third of the time, you're a Hall of Famer. So you're good.
I mean,
that's correct.
You bat .330 for your career, you're a god.
I mean, you really are.
Isn't it weird?
Yeah.
Like, you fail a lot more in baseball than you succeed.
Oh, yeah, you fail all the time. Yeah. That's all you do is fail.
Now, that's the other thing, too. Is it easy to hype yourself up if you have like a 4 for 4 day? You're like, yeah, I didn't go 1 for 4 or 1 for 3. I went 4 for 4. Is it? Do you ride the high, or do you still have to kind of like humble it and be like, okay, I might have done good that day, but I'm still probably going to fail a lot?
Yeah, that's how I am. I just take day by day. I don't really look into that much. I try to do, day by day. If I go 1 for 4 that day, then I got to forget it. Or if I go 4 for 4, I still forget it and move on to the next day.
Dalton, I just got to know this, actually. When do you all play your all's game? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yes.
Okay. Since your team's there, too, like, what is your all's tradition? What's some of your all's superstition? What's something that you all
I need the superstition
right before you go out there? Like, what's something the team always does that you can tell us?
Let me think.
Because there's an ongoing prank, I'm sure, of some sort.
Would you like to talk? Would you like to talk to them?
I'll talk to anybody.
We don't care.
I want to know everybody's weirdest superstition.
Okay, hold on just a second. Let me take my AirPods out.
Fantastic.
Hold on just a second. Hey, all right, everybody come here.
Oh, yeah.
You're on the big time now.
We're on the big time.
We're on the big time.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Can you still hear us?
All right, go ahead. Start with your questions. Go ahead.
I need to know everybody's weirdest superstition. Oh, no.
Weirdest superstition. Go ahead. Start down the line. I'll tell you this one. He can't eat before games or on the bus. He has crippling anxiety, so he does not eat.
Oh, God. He just went straight for the throat. Okay.
The next one, he just doesn't warm up every time he starts. Everything's the same.
Okay.
Okay.
This one says he don't have a.
Oh, he's lying.
I'm calling BS.
He's lied or he doesn't ever play. Oh. So
hey, that's not bad.
All right, PJ. All right, which batting glove goes on first and the straps?
Okay.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Keep going.
Nobody is allowed to touch the ball before he goes out to the mound.
Okay. Get that bad juju on there.
Yeah,
All
fast.
right.
You can't have nobody messing with the ball.
What about yours, Dalton? What's yours crazy
Right.
thing?
I'm not super.
I'm saying that's a lie again.
I guarantee he eats the same thing every day he plays.
Those chicken tenders before the game.
Oh, yeah, chicken tenders. That's what it is.
I mean, but I don't really have a superstition about anything really.
And
Well, actually, I lied. I do have to have my 3 chains on always.
Okay.
Your
do have
3
to have my
chains.
3 chains on.
Let's see them.
Oh, my 3 does have on my neck too. My 3 cannot be the right way. It has to be backwards.
Oh, okay.
Why backwards?
I don't know. It's just something I've done since I've had it, and I just wear it backwards every day.
So instead of a 3, you're wearing an E. But okay.
Listen, whatever works for him.
Correct.
Pretty much, yes.
Listen,
All right, you might have to put those
far.
AirPods back in because we're lagging now since you did that.
And I ask about superstitions because it's interesting.
Okay.
I was listening to the Yankee broadcast, obviously, and for Kluber's no-hitter, I think it was Jordan Montgomery, Luis Sessa, and somebody else. They kind of realized it, believe it or not, in like the 3rd inning.
Mm-hmm.
And they said they did not move the rest of the game. They stayed in the same seat. They were doing nothing. And it was actually pretty funny. And, Dalton, since you are the catcher of everybody over here, I got a nice little question for you, too, because the Yankee catcher that night was Kyle Higashioka. And they were asking him after the game, like, oh, how was, Kluber during the no-hitter? He was like, screw Corey Kluber. I was having anxiety attacks between each inning, making sure I was going to call the right pitch. So, Dawn, how nervous do you think you are as a catcher, realizing that there's a no-hitter going on or a perfect game? You getting a little nervous, or are you trying to stay calm and cool for your pitcher?
Oh no, I'm definitely sweating it down. I would be passing out behind the plate.
Now, in movies, we see all the time, like if there is a no-hitter going on that, like, when it gets like 6, 7 in and you still don't talk about it, but like no batter, no fielder, nobody is sitting even close to the pitcher. Have you ever seen that happen? Like anything to that effect? Like somebody's pitching so good, like you don't even go over there and offer them a stick of gum. Like you leave them alone.
No, that's 100% true. Yeah, well, you leave them alone. You don't talk about it. You just let them do their thing. You stay completely away from them.
What's the closest you've ever been a part of a no-hitter?
I have been a part of no-hitters.
Oh, more than one?
More than one, correct? Yes.
Oh, okay.
Now you were behind the plate for these no-hitters?
No, he was at bat.
I was going to say, were you getting, no hit?
Yes, I was behind the plate. Yes. No, I was behind the plate.
So you got the experience about being nervous back now. Like then I gotta ask, what is that like? Like I said before, I know you said you would definitely be a little nervous, but I mean, I got to get inside your head when it comes to something like that. You realize, maybe seventh inning that he's got a no-hitter, perfect game type of thing going on. Are you what's going through your head? Is it, his curveball's working real well tonight, so we're going with a lot of those, or what's going on?
I mean, yeah, obviously you're trying to think through every situation you can, but it also depends on where you're playing at. And so mine was in Summerall, so it's not as big of a stage, I guess, when you have 6,000 fans in the crowd. So when you have that, then it's a little different.
Let me tell you something. There is nobody I would want to be than like 2 outs, ninth inning. If there's a no hitter, a perfect game, and the ball gets hit to me, I don't know what I would do. I think I'd cry a little bit.
Yes. Have you noticed? This is one thing I like about when a no hitter happens.
I would not want to be that guy. I would
like
not
a lot
want
of
to be that
times.
guy.
You see them all the time through the whole game, like one-handed catch, the underhand catch, But when it's that ninth inning and it's like they are like securing it big time. Like, I am going back to Little League on how to catch this ball.
And it was funny with their Corey Kluber no hitter. Tyler Wade, who's an infielder by trade, kind of the Yankee utility person though, because he's super quick. They put him out in right. The bottom of the ninth inning, of course. Where does the first ball go? Right to Tyler Wade, off the end of the bat as well. So now it's not even like an easy fly ball. He's running, chugging down, and catches it. But for those first few moments, I know he had to be a little nervous. Michael, do you know that you have a fan club?
Yes. Welcome. Hey, guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're far too kind, as Jay-Z would say.
I didn't even know people actually liked you.
Oh, totally. As Dalton has said like numerous times, like we talk and not with you, but it is what it is.
Listen, that's just because you actually hit Dalton up. I know I could hit Dalton up. We have a friendship where we can go a long time. No.
We know you'd ghost him.
No.
Me and Dalton.
Me and Dalton have a friendship where we can go months without talking, but we see each other again. It's like we never missed a beat. Mm-hmm. That's just how we are.
Gotcha. Oh, they just keep coming in. Let me put this one up there. Thank you, Carter, Jared, and Robbie. Thank you, guys. I don't know who these guys are, but thank you so much. I totally know who they are.
I was gonna say I didn't know if we were getting some of Dalton's teammates in here with the Michael fan club. I was gonna say, I'm a little upset.
No, actually, they are here in Harlan.
Small town things.
Yes. Don't be hating. I mean, you live in New York and you still don't have any fans. It's okay.
First of all, I live in a small town in New York, technically.
Okay.
So I know the small
What town do you live in?
Walk Hill.
How close is that to Long Island?
Like 3.5 hours.
Lexington Legends opens up their first series in Long Island.
I absolutely do know that, except, listen, let me tell you, that Long Island traffic ain't no joke.
I'm sorry, Dalton. I would drive 3 hours to watch you play. I'm just
going to see, here's the thing. 3 hours turns into 6.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I got.
And here's the reason why. No. This is why Connie and Dalton don't have a relationship.
Listen, Michael, how do you know that I low-key don't already have tickets?
Because you just said you wouldn't drive 3 hours.
Maybe I'm just trying to surprise Dalton.
No.
I might go to the game just to be spiteful now.
Well, good. You need to.
That's right. He just surprised me.
Exactly.
There you go.
I was gonna
get that.
I was gonna pull up to the game without Dalton knowing, getting some chicken strips.
Ooh, even better. Look at you, first class. Okay, maybe not, but
I was gonna sneak into the stands with some chicken tenders for Dalton, and now you ruined the surprise, Michael.
Oh, I am so sorry. Sorry.
It's unbelievable. But Michael, I don't know if you have anything else. I don't want to keep Dalton around too long. Got a big day tomorrow.
Good luck to you, Dalton. Please let us know how it went. Hopefully, you
Actually,
do
I
better
have
than-
one more. I have one last thing for Dalton.
You just interrupted me.
Well, listen, I want to know if I can watch this game somewhere.
Okay, now you should be able to watch it on Alice League. I think they're streaming it, but
Yeah, is there a way I can watch you play, Dalton?
if you go to
you
Long
guys are
Island,
cutting out really bad, but yes, you can watch it on Alice Lloyd College Facebook.
okay,
Okay.
it's Alice Lloyd College. Just so you know,
That's what he just said.
he said Alice Lloyd. AL.
Whatever.
I'm just trying to help you out, so you make sure you find it.
You
Who you guys play?
Listen, you send me the link. I don't even know if
Judson
Dalton.
University.
Okay.
Never heard of him. Michael, you know about them?
I do not. I'm going to actually ask this, Dalton. Out of the other teams that are in the World Series for this, whatever get together, I don't know what to say there. Are there any other players that are looking to possibly be drafted to go on to this next level, like yourself am?
What did you say? Repeat that. You're cutting out.
I said, is there anyone else in this World Series that you're playing that could be playing against that are being scouted or being looked to possibly be entered in the draft or free agency or small ball markets?
I do not think so. From my knowledge, no. I could be totally wrong. I have no clue. But I don't think so. Not from my knowledge. I don't know.
Okay.
So listen, all I heard from that is we're talking to the best player in the entire tournament right now. That's all I needed to hear. So, Michael, do you got anything else before we go?
No, I'm good. Thank you so much again, Dalton, for coming on. Good luck to you guys. Represent the Eagles well during this tournament.
Yes, sir, Dalton. You make sure that you guys get a W.
We sure will. We will.
And I want
Yes.
a 3-for-4, 3
100%.
home run
we're
game
gonna
out of
win
you.
this thing.
Also, I want to go ahead and make the first call. Like, you have to throw this out. I don't care what your dad tells you to call for the first pitch. I want the first pitch to be a dirty curveball inside, backing him off the plate, very first. Make that happen.
All right. I'll make that happen,
Yes.
Michael. Just for you, I'll make that
Yes.
happen.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Well, with that being said, we'll head on out. Obviously, got to shout out the sponsors one more time. So, if you're into the betting world, go over to mybookie.ag and use code USM100 to double your first deposit up to $1,000. If there's a sport you want to bet on, MyBookie has it for you. If you are a little sore from life, as I always say as well, this man said, "Pooh holes, Homer, Christian, Christian. I love you, bro.
holes.
You're killing me here. You're killing me." RX Hemp has your pain relief stuff. So if you are sore from life, sore from work, like Michael, I'm sure is, such a busy man, of course, go check out some RX Hemp. If you want to get some merchandise, make sure you go over to the Teespring, teespring.com/store/unwrapped. Go and check it out. Thank you, Matt. As always, thank you for tuning in. Great commenter. Teespring, we all have merch, so go and check that out. And then finally is the Patreon. So $1, you're letting us know you like what we do. $5, you get access to our Discord. You also get entered into an Amazon gift card giveaway and 10% off that store I just told you about. And then the $10 tier is everything I just said, except the 10% discount goes to what, Michael?
20%.
It absolutely does. And what else do you get, Michael?
You get entered into the chance to win this month, anyways, a miniature helmet signed by Ricky Williams.
You're gosh darn right you do. Yes, you
Rootin'
do.
tootin'.
So make sure you go and check it out. Matt, you're absolutely right. I tried to get Michael on the bandwagon. He didn't agree with me. Tony LaRussa is an idiot. But with that being said, Michael, what do you got for everybody before we leave?
Nothing really, because I'm going on vacation in 2 days, so I will not be on Count the Bucket on Saturday, but still check out the show, 10 p.m. Eastern time, talking all playoffs definitely right now. But if anything else, go to Alice Lloyd College Facebook page tomorrow and watch this game. Dalton, what time's the game?
The game is at 4:00 tomorrow.
Okay.
Beautiful.
4 o'clock. Hey, I'll be getting off work at 4. I might be able to watch some of it.
I'll be going into work at 4.
Oh, wait. No, I lied. I'm closing tomorrow. I'll be at work at 1.
Tragedy. But, yeah, as for me, obviously you guys know what it is by now. Monday, Generational Sports, 7 Eastern. Me and Josh talk about everything. Tuesday, me and CJ do the hard count where we talk everything in the football world. Me and Michael do this every Thursday at 10 or whenever, Michael gets off of work
10.
or things like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, make sure you check everything out. We once again thank Dalton for coming on the show. Shout out Alice Lloyd College. Go win a chip for your boys. And of course, also shop DC3 Bat Company, baby. I'm
There
just
we
saying,
go.
they're beautiful. They're
Dalton, we
absolutely
need to work out a sponsorship here.
right.
DC3 bats. There we go.
Listen, a little backstop
We do.
banter.
We'll make
stuff.
that happen.
Yeah.
There we go.
We love to hear that. All right.
Promo code Banter, get 5% off a bet.
Oh, look at this. Marketing geniuses. But with that being said, Dalton, once again, thank you for being on. We will see you next week. Well, Michael won't, but I'll find somebody to replace him. It can't be that hard anyway.
Thank you.
Thank you all.